Investing £4.2 million at that time was a risk to an SME, but having the support of UMI and the grant from the North of Tyne Combined Authority allowed us to progress with a lower risk and really reap the benefits.
The North of Tyne Growth Fund was a fund which assisted businesses throughout the North East. The fund itself offered funding to small to medium-sized enterprises primarily that were looking for support to grow and expand the business. Schemes like this are incredibly important to local businesses. The businesses that we work with on a daily basis often report the need to boost their productivity just to compete. Businesses throughout the region are looking to upskill staff. They're looking to bring in new capital investment to try and create an environment where people throughout the area can grow and thrive.
Companies take on a lot of risk when they're looking to grow, whether that's taking on larger premises and signing longer leases and taking on more staff. And the grant is there to help de-risk that. It's to help them look longer term and put plans in place. So yeah, it is vital to support businesses in our region.
If it wasn't for the support from UMI and this grant, then we wouldn't have been able to go ahead and double our revenues, our profits this year as a result of having this fantastic building.
It's allowed us to take on 4 members of staff. It's allowed us to quadruple our turnover and go from a small manufacturing company to a larger company with multiple staff taking on larger scale projects.
We managed to get over £3 million worth of grant funding out to businesses based in the North of Tyne Combined Authority area.
The creation of hundreds of jobs, the introduction of dozens of new products into the market, the amount of private sector leverage that was brought in was a massive boost, a massive boon for the region.
The process of applying for the funding was a dream really. We were really fortunate to be made aware of it by the North of Tyne Combined Authority, and we worked with Brent and all of the team at UMI really closely to make sure we put in a strong application that fit the requirements for the funding and fit the requirements for us as a company.
UMI guided me through to get me to a point where I was eligible for the grant, and then they looked after a lot of the paperwork on my behalf. This sort of scheme is great because it allows people that have got potentially a smaller business or a great idea to grow their business, and it allows them to invest in more equipment with a little bit less risk.
We'd highly recommend anybody in the region talking to UMI to be able to speak to the team about what projects they've got coming and whether they're eligible for support. It's a no-brainer. The team are great and it's well worth applying to see if you can get help with your growth.